Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, good morning. I'm Candace. Welcome back. It's Thursday before the holiday weekend.
What holiday is it?
Easter.
Easter.
Tomorrow is Good Friday.
Oh, wow. I should have known that. Okay.
It's kind of weird. We were talking about like USPS holidays and how they don't get a day off for the Easter or anything. The Easter. like President's Day, if it falls on a Sunday, they get the day after. Yeah, like Monday off.
Same thing with Christmas.
Yeah. So why don't they get anything for Easter?
I don't know.
And Lonnie was like, maybe because it's a religious holiday. I'm like, so is Christmas.
Yeah, but Christmas, I feel like Christmas is bigger than a religious holiday.
It is, definitely. But
so is Easter.
I'm surprised they haven't like raised a little heck, with their union to get them an extra day off for that.
I'm sure they probably tried.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what is today? Today is Thursday.
Yeah.
And
we had quite a few packages to pull.
We had a really good sales day yesterday. That's how eBay's been. It's been like one day will be crickets, the next day like we could do. I never know in a given day if we're gonna sell $180 or $1,200.
Yeah, like the orders yesterday afternoon were just rolling in one after the other, and then last night.
And not complaining, because like I've said a few times, we've had a good month. And
overall, it averages out to what we normally sell.
Right.
It's just they come in spurts. It's just really weird.
Like if we stopped looking at our daily totals and just looked at our weekly number, like if we only ever looked at our sales once a week,
yeah,
be like, oh, that's right, that looks good. Mm-hmm. And I would move on with my life.
It does kind of freak you out during the week.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. We've had a couple of days where it's been like, in the past month, where it's been like, okay, here's our 5 things we sold.
Yeah.
2 people, 5 things, worth about $150 or something, It gets scary.
Yeah.
But we do have a good question that I wanted to talk about. This is always good. Mm. This is always like this is a good question to tackle every now and then, even if we've done it before, because it's important for resellers, I think.
Yeah. So this question is from Mr. Airwalk. How do you and Candace keep momentum to list? I find myself lagging on listing. Any pointers?
That's a big question. It's important too.
Well, Lonnie had started this before I came in, like a momentum board, and we've kind of evolved it into a sheet now that we've been showing, and we keep a number in our head. Some people do number of listings. We kind of keep a dollar amount that we want listed every day.
It's both.
Loosely, yeah.
It's both. Like I want some amount of quantity and some amount of quality in a mix. Like on a normal day, I'd say we want to put up 1 or 2 heavy hitters for sure.
Right.
Then when a fist pumper, maybe you would call it. Maybe you would call it like when it sells, there's going to be at least a little bit of
some elbow.
Got it. Right. But yeah, well, for us, one of the big motivations is each other.
Yeah. It helps that there's 2 of us, so we kind of hold each other accountable and keep each other on task,
Right. So. Yeah, that helps. And also, like for us, this isn't going to be a good thing for everybody, but our YouTube channel, you guys that are watching, are a huge motivation to list. Because if we aren't buying things, sourcing things, listing them, and selling things, what do we have to talk about on this channel?
Right.
So it all falls apart. If we stop listing, everything falls apart for us.
Yeah.
Like if we stop listing, we lose everything. So that's a motivation. And I know that sounds dark.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I definitely think you should track.
It does. It kind of gives you a sense of fulfillment when you see it.
Yes.
See the numbers. You can say, oh, look, this is what I did today.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And keep in, like, look, there's nothing all this is, we were doing like, we have times over here. That doesn't mean anything now.
That's when we were playing with scheduling out our listings, but we've been just listing as we go and just pumping in the numbers, you know.
Right. And then we have it to where it automatically counts how many of these cells have values, and then this top one adds all the values in the cells. They're both, one is a sum function, because I've had questions about this spreadsheet. And I mean, I am not a spreadsheet guy by any means.
Yeah.
I mean, I could kind of put some numbers in and add them, but that's about it.
And let me stop you there before you go on. This is Google Sheets. So what's great, if you're not familiar with Google Sheets, it's online, so we can access it anywhere. It's not just on this computer's hard drive.
And it's very easy, and it's free.
Yes.
So we both have one of these windows open. Candace has hers on the right side of her wide.
Yeah, I can list on this side and I can see the spreadsheet on the right.
It does feel good every time you put a number in on the right, doesn't it?
To see that total going up.
Doesn't that feel good?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Is this week?
That's last week.
Why am I on last week?
I don't
I don't know how that happened.
Because you haven't listed this week. I'm just kidding. He has, y'all.
Oh man, I listed hard yesterday. Look, you see, that's the kind of thing that keeps you motivated to keep from getting ribbed about it. But yeah, like we both are punching in our numbers, and when I punch in a number, not only am I getting satisfaction from punching in my number, I'm like, what did Candace put up since I put up my last number? And I'm sure you probably do the same thing.
No, I don't. I'm not quite as competitive as you. I think we all know that.
But so keeping track and making yourself look at that number at the end of the day, that helps.
Yes.
Because if you don't keep track and you don't know exactly how much you've listed, then you could fool yourself into thinking, well, yeah, I listed some today, and maybe it was $37.50 that you listed, and maybe that wasn't adequate. Mm-hmm. Another thing to think about to motivate yourself to list, if the money isn't motivation enough, then maybe think about not the money, but the things that the money can let you do.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
You need a vacation? Well, you better get to listing.
Because everybody talks about money, but money isn't what we want. It's the things that money can bring you that is what we want, right?
Right.
So
yeah, it's no fun to just do enough to pay the bills or whatever. It's the extra stuff. Right. So.
And then another thing, if you're really having trouble, if you can find, I think we all need peers. Mm-hmm. As resellers, you need peers. If you can find a peer, someone that you're like in daily contact with that is doing the same thing that you're doing, that you could keep each other accountable and share successes, share fails. I think it's important to have people like that you could talk to.
Yep. You utilized that before I came in here.
Yeah, I did that a lot more before you came around. Yep. I've always had people that I trusted that I could share things like that with, and maybe even people that would say, "Hey, you haven't been really listing that hard," or just some accountability partner, right?
If you can find someone and y'all can do like a listing challenge every week or something,
right. Right. Or
make it competitive.
Yeah. And here's one more thing I would say if you're really having motivation is set a daily, super duper easy to hit daily, non-negotiable, gotta hit it goal. I don't know what that number would be for you, but let's say I'm not done until I list at least, and make it low to where if you have a bad day, you still accomplished it, right? It doesn't have to be the number you actually want to list every day.
Right.
Okay, I am going to get 10 things listed every day, no matter what, even if other stuff happens.
Yeah, even if I have to finish at night after I eat dinner.
Right. Yeah. Whatever it is, whatever the number is. If you're part-time, maybe it's 2 things or 5 things or whatever that number is. Make it non-negotiable. Make it something that takes importance over everything else. And if you can get that done, then maybe you can get some more done too, but make some number that you have to do, or the day was a total failure, and never miss that number. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Because at some point, reselling requires discipline on the listing end. And if you cannot do it, if you can't find the discipline to list, then you are not cut out for reselling.
No, we all go through like a little funk where we just, we're not into it, but you have to be able to shake it off and get out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you literally cannot do it, if you can't find the motivation, then then this isn't the thing for you. And that's okay. If it's not for you, if you are not self-motivated enough, if you don't have the discipline to list, it's okay. Maybe there's something else out there for you, but reselling or working for yourself in general requires some amount of discipline. And if you don't have it, you don't have it, ultimately.
Yep.
So let that be a motivation too. Are you a reseller or not?
Yep.
If you're not listing, you're not a reseller.
Correct.
Not online reseller anyway.
Right.
Maybe you sell somewhere. Maybe you have a retail
an antique booth or a flea market booth or.
Right. But for the kind of reselling we do, if you're not listing, you're not a reseller.
Yeah.
So are you a reseller or not? That's the question. If you're a reseller, you're a lister. So get to listing, damn it.
That's our challenge to you.
Yeah. Are you a reseller or not? All right. You ready to pull orders?
Ready. Let's go.
Okay. We got it was a good sales day.
Yeah.
We've got 15 things going out, and the way we know it's a good sales day, 5 of those things are going UPS.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's a lot.
We've gone like it's been since Monday since we had a UPS package.
Yeah.
Today's Thursday, and then bam, 5.
Yeah, it was a great friggin' day. We sold a lot of higher end things yesterday. For us, relative to what we normally sell.
All right, the first item is an MU8. It's a Sony cassette tape, 8mm high 8.
Yeah, it's a cleaner tape.
Oh,
so
yes,
it is.
Cleaning cassette tape.
Yeah, if y'all watched the pickup video the other day, we had a 3-pack that had 2 8mm tapes, and then it had the cleaning tape. Well, I was shocked whenever I looked up this model of cleaning tape, and this was sealed. People are selling used of these for good money. You can probably get like $30 to $40 for a used one. I saw a sold for a new one, like sealed like this one that sold like a couple weeks ago. And so I asked the same money, and we got it within a few days.
Yeah,
so
$60.
What a gem.
Yep.
That's from the K&D buy.
All right, we actually have 2 Deuce Gorgons going out if you want to go ahead and pull them both. They're on 2 Delta.
Okay. It was a big, on where?
That should be them. Is it empty?
It's 100% empty.
Okay. I have some more. I just need to get them.
Okay. That's fine.
I'll take care of them while you're packing this other stuff.
Okay, doke.
All right, 2 Alpha Dancerella in the original box.
2 Alpha. Oh, she's already kind of bubble wrapped her. Here we go. We're pulling. This actually should have been UPS number 6.
Right.
But we are going to send this. The buyer's using a PO box, so we are going to go ahead and send that parcel post, and I'll insure it, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, and he did let her know that if she didn't have a physical address, we could ship it that way.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't a. It's not just me downgrading the service to save money or anything. I think it's about the same as UPS.
Yeah.
But she wants it to go to a PO box. So.
Yeah. All right, on 4 Bravo. I'm sorry. 3 Charlie. Under Fire. Oliver North signed book.
Okay, yeah, 3 Charlie. That was one cool thing from a lot of the books we got from Kevin and Danielle, is a lot of them were signed.
Yeah.
And that makes them a little cooler.
I don't look at books, of course, and if I did, I guess I would know to look for signed. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all for 10. Without the signature, it's not worth it. Maybe $4,
Yeah.
So.
Worth selling.
Yep. 4 Delta Draculaura A.
Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of Monster High. Okay. Yep. Draculaura A. This is the eBay one.
Yep.
And I guess I can go ahead and pull the Macari one, huh? I'll go ahead and pull it now.
Is that the only one left?
Yeah. There's only one left in there. So yesterday we sold, man, Macari for most stuff eBay is better or faster or whatever as far as sales go. For Monster High dolls, we've done
both Draculauras I listed, they sold overnight.
Yeah, man, they love Monster High on Macari.
Yeah.
They do. There's a lot of Monster High buyers there.
All right, on 4 Bravo, Microsoft Office Home and Student 2007 B.
4 Bravo. Said Home and Student 2007 Office.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
This is Kevin and Danielle.
Walmart pen 125.
Man, I was looking at our Etsy account. You know, somebody gave us 4 out of 5 stars on
what?
Walmart pens.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Nothing. They just gave 4. Maybe they're one of those people that
never gives 5.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, what could have gone wrong?
This is a McDonald's pen, 125.
125.
It's a Walmart McDonald's pen. It has Walmart and McDonald's on it.
Walmart and McDonald's. I think I see it.
And it sold for $10.
125 McDonald's in Walmart. Man, we used to have a McDonald's in the Walmart, huh?
Yeah, they took it out and we have a Subway now.
Yeah.
While you're back there, the next item is 9 Bravo Office 2008 for the Mac.
9 Bravo?
Yeah.
Okay. This yellow box down here. Yep. Office Mac 2008. Home and Student.
And I sold, I'm sorry, that sold for $13.
Okay.
We sold actually another Monster High that I need to cut up, so I've got 3 I need to get ready. While you're packing those, I will take care of that.
Okay. All right, I got all the stuff that we just showed packed up, and Candace got those dolls ready.
Yep, so we have 2 Deuce Gorgons going out. They sold for $10 each, and then a Frankenstein sold for $15.
Oh, we can tell them too, since this is going to be up anyways by the time we get back. We are preparing for vacation.
It's a short trip.
Yeah, we're going on a short trip to Destin, Florida.
Yes, we're taking the camper.
Yeah.
Heading to the beach just for 4 nights.
No, we need it. Like when we talked about talk about burnout, we need a trip. So this is perfect timing.
Yeah, our last trip, we didn't really talk about it. It got cut short. I'm not going to go into details.
Yeah, we had a family emergency we had to deal with.
Right, like the week between Christmas and New Year's Eve, we were supposed to be gone the whole week.
Yeah.
2 days after we got there, we had to come back home.
Yeah, we drove there, we set up. Then was it the second day?
So the place we stayed was like a 13-hour drive. So we stopped on the way there somewhere.
Oh.
And just spent the night somewhere and then went on the next morning. And then we got a phone call and we had to drive over 13 hours back.
Yeah, I drove straight through, pulling the camper 13 hours.
And poor Pippin was with us.
And he was looking forward to it.
The weather was bad. It was just,
yeah.
So we're really looking forward to this.
Yeah, our last trip was,
yeah,
we need to make up for that.
Yeah.
And poor Molly too.
I know.
Oh man.
Yep, so we're heading out to the beach. So
yeah.
We'll be back next
So I don't know if this video is going to be a normal video or not, because we're like kids on the last day of school, you know.
we have a lot to do to get ready besides our eBay stuff.
Mostly Candace.
Mm-hmm.
We washed the camper.
Yep.
I need to go fill up when I go out to buy boxes. I'll fill the truck up.
Yep.
What else? Oh, I've got to. Okay, so we're fortunately ahead enough on videos. Well, you would have already known this. You would have already seen them. But I've got 3 videos in the can. Like, I mean, edited and uploaded. But I got to figure out thumbnails and titles. I got to edit 2 more videos. Figure out and get those uploaded and get thumbs and titles on them. We don't want to break on the channel. We are going to have a break in eBay.
We've been kind of staying ahead on videos, like doing extra videos to make sure we were covered.
Exactly. So. Because eBay and YouTube are similar in some ways. As far as consistency, they both pay consistency.
Algorithms, yeah.
Yeah. So consistency is important.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say?
Well, things you have to do today. Go to UPS.
I do also have to go. Well, yeah, lots of. I got to fill the truck up. I got to go to Sam's Club for paper. I'm going to Home Depot for boxes, and then I'm going back out to UPS store.
Yep.
And then Candace has some stuff to do in the camper. So yeah, we're busy today.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 Deuces and a Frankenstein.
Yep.
I'm starting to recognize these.
So
I've only packed 100 of them now.
I know. He's gonna get these packed up, and then we have the UPS packages we're gonna pull.
The good stuff.
The good stuff.
It is a good thing that I got the packages packed when I did, because the substitute driver that runs this route on Thursdays, she got here just before 11, and I was about to take a break. I had just gotten everything packed. So, and she pulled up. So thank goodness we had that stuff ready to roll. We do have, like I said, we have 5 UPS orders. I didn't want to bug Candace. She's listing books. Candace also she also cleaned off this shelf right here, because we know we have more books and Bibles and stuff. And yeah, eventually we're going to get this whole bookshelf cleared off, and it's all going to be books over there. So, because we just have books, and I feel like we've been buying a lot more books the past, what, year or so, Candace? Even children's books.
Not a lot, but some.
We may even want Candace to get to we may get to a point, if we're selling enough books, we may even see a time where this whole bookshelf, or maybe 2/3 of this shelf is books too.
Yeah.
I mean, I like these shelves because they don't have the wire.
Right.
But we have other places we can store smalls.
Well, the breakable, fragile stuff that's too big to go in the drawers, I do like to put there.
Yeah.
I feel they're more secure there.
I do too.
Except for those coffee mugs that like to hang off the end.
But yeah, we do have 5 UPS orders going out. 4 of them are $50 or over, and then 1 of them is less than 50, but it's just really heavy. So I'll start with that one. Well, it's not that heavy, but I do think it needs to go UPS, I believe. I'll double check the prices though. But yeah, we sold this phone for $20 plus shipping on top. Not really the kind of phone I would normally pick up, but it came in a lot of stuff we got from Kevin and Danielle. So it was sell it, throw it away, or donate it, and I chose to sell it. And next up on 10 Delta, we sold our poker chips. Can you believe that? Oh, we paid, man, this thing is heavy. We paid $15 for those. And they weigh 7¼ pounds altogether. Paid $15 for these and sold them on eBay for $69.99 plus shipping on top. I think I am going to definitely be utilizing my stretch wrap to keep these in place, and then depending on how that goes, I may or may not ship with this on top. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet. If I stretch wrap these tight enough, and I could still, I think if I stretch wrap, I might not be able to fit. There's a little play there. We'll see. I'll show y'all in a minute. Okay, I'm starting to get a little better with this stretch wrap. I stretch wrapped all around, as you can see, And it works great, y'all. Check it out. Like these things, these coins do not move at all, which is what I was looking for. I was looking for zero motion, because guess what? This still fits on top. And then I want zero motion between this and this. So I'll stretch wrap around this now to hold that all together. What do you think about this, Candace?
Looks great.
Do you think it's a good idea or not?
Yeah, it's genius.
I think it was, I don't know about that.
No, I thought once you stretch wrap those that the top wouldn't go on.
Yeah, no, that's the good thing. It's super thin, right? So it worked.
Yeah.
Look, shake that thing.
That's great.
Telling Candace to shake that thing. No, but like there's no motion at all. It's awesome. Like you see how it contacts them all on the sides? That helps provide some. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna do that. That'll keep the package from having to get too big too, you know?
Yep.
And that's the finished result. And it's just one solid, massive thing. So that's gonna ship really a lot easier now. I still have to pad it, of course, but the fact that there's no motion, I don't have to worry about this thing destroying itself is a big thing. Okay, next up for large stuff that's going out today is a saxophone, and it sold same day I listed it. I listed it for $300 and it sold for $300 plus ship, going to Miami. So we paid $80 for that sax on at a garage sale, and I guess we're making what, about, without doing the math on it, probably about $180 net profit on that. So that was a huge score and a super fast flipper. Unfortunately, we don't see used student musical instruments.
We do, but they're always like in horrible condition.
The rest of that sentence was going to be in good condition.
Like, I don't know what they're doing to them, but they're usually all like corroded and stuff.
Usually it'll be like a little flute case or something, and you open it and you're like, oh cool. You open it up, you're like, ew.
Yeah. Did they leave it laying in a swimming pool or something?
I know. Like we never see them in that kind of condition.
Yeah.
So hopefully that all works out. All the pads look good and everything to me. Yeah. We're not experts on this stuff, so it's always a little challenging.
Right.
But yeah, fingers crossed. I think it's good. Hopefully the buyer likes it too. All right, got that guy packed up right there. And we got just a couple more UPS orders to pull. We have one up here. This guy sold. Candace, don't come back in your chair for a minute. Unless you want me to get some good action on the action cam. You know what? I'm gonna put the camera down. Okay, this is the snake eyes, some kind of sword or something. Not a real sword, obviously. I am gonna just continue to, I'm gonna wrap it in bubble wrap and then do a wrap with a box on it. That sold for $67.49. Okay, that's a big old wrap right there.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about it though.
You got two big old things going on.
Yeah, you know, honestly, like that's one of those, that sword thing, it's one of those things you want to sell, but then like when it sells, you're like, oh man, I gotta pack this thing. I'm glad it sold though, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to sell that.
You ought to bring Molly with you to the UPS store.
Is she here?
She should be.
Oh, what time is it?
It's after 3
holy
o'clock.
Holy crap, it's late.
I know.
And we're all thrown off today.
Yeah.
Man, we're on vacation tomorrow though. That's a triple pumper there.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to pull an order.
Yes.
I know this is the last ups order. I guess I should have left it on the screen for you.
I'll pull it up.
I ought to be able to find it. It's kind of hard to miss.
It's the train.
It's a train.
Yeah.
It must be down the other aisle. Let me see. Big old train. 4 Bravo? Yeah. Oh. You know what? It's not as big as I thought. Not nearly. Okay, I was thinking it was bigger than that for some reason. It's not very big. I mean, it's still going to go UPS, but it's not. It is pretty dense and a little heavy. I am going to do some bubble wrapping and padding and stuff inside of here. Otherwise, they're going to get jostled all the way to their destination.
Right.
But it was cool. There's a message on this one, and John, he's a viewer, and he just told me that he had a very similar Mark's train set when he was a kid, and he ended up trading it in or selling it at a hobby shop to get another train instead, and he regretted it. And he saw this one running in the video, and he had to have it.
Yeah.
So he bought it.
Yeah.
And also, this is really cool. He was into the train hobby as a kid, and then as an adult, he worked for the railroad, retired from the railroad, and I went snooping a little bit after.
That's like living the dream, huh?
I know. I like doing what you love. You're like
you've always loved. Yeah.
Your entire life.
Yeah.
And I thought that really, like.
When I was a little girl, I dreamed of reselling.
Did you?
I mean, I didn't dream of it, but I was kind of around it. My mom did it.
Yeah.
Just not online.
I always kind of had that kind of bug, like maybe not the buying.
But your parents brought you to auctions too.
A little bit, not much. But I always kind of had that entrepreneurial bug. This wasn't exactly, this form of it is not exactly what I anticipated. But it's good. Like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it worked out.
I did just drop a video talking about how I need a break.
I'm miserable. No. Let's go back to John.
Yes. So anyway. Sorry, John. We're supposed to be talking about you right now. John's lifelong love of trains. So first of all, thank you for buying the train. I hope you love it. But I started snooping after he sent that message. I'm like, ooh, let me go check this guy out, because he had like 5,000 feedback or something.
Yeah.
I think it's over 5,000 feedback, and yeah, it's right there. That's his store. I went and looked at his store. And I was just amazed with what he's doing, like with his, I guess, third part of his life. He had his childhood, he had his career, and now he's in retirement. And the first two parts involve trains. And part 3, look what he's doing now.
He's building diorama cases for trains.
Yes.
For train cars.
And his are cool because...
Look at this one. It's a bridge.
Look at all this. And I did message John before we did this. I'm like, hey, I think what you're doing with your eBay store is super cool.
Yeah, they're in acrylic cases.
He builds these cases. These are all custom built.
Yeah.
And then he puts scenery in them. And you know what? Only someone that truly loves this could do it and do it well. Yeah. Look at that. Look how cool that is.
That's a double or a triple, something.
These are amazing.
Yeah. They're so cool.
If y'all want to look at them for yourself, he's a Viking Z Works on eBay.
Yeah.
And I will put a link to his store below. And John, if you're watching this right now, I actually went over to Etsy and I looked at, there are sellers on Etsy, and I think this is a good thing for eBay, but it might even be better on Etsy, or just as good, or at least be another avenue.
If you're not on Etsy,
he may already be there. But I went and looked at Etsy, and there's a big seller there that makes a bunch of these too, but they're nothing like his. Like, you see all the extra detail and all the scenery. They don't do all that.
Yeah.
And they get good money for theirs. Just, it's plain. They don't have trees and trestles and all that stuff, right?
Yeah. Or like, look, he put little rocks in a stream.
It's like it's almost like, I know he's selling display cases, but it's artwork too.
Yeah, and look how he built it up. I mean, it's so
and
cool.
It fits the box perfectly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think he's really doing something cool here. So I wanted to take a few moments to highlight it. And, like, don't you think it's the coolest when we buy and sell random stuff, right? We don't have...
If you had a passion and that's what you sold.
And you had a talent.
Yeah.
Passion and talent. And then you put it into that. That means a lot more to me than just flipping. It's different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then when you look at his feedback too, I spied on your feedback too. I wanted to see what people were saying. You could tell his customers love it too, and they can sense his passion for the product. I thought it was just a beautiful thing all around. So I wanted to just show John's store here.
That's artwork.
It is.
Yeah.
We'll put a link to it down below. Go take a look. It is very impressive. I can't imagine how much work went into it. Yeah. Beautiful stuff though. Very awesome stuff there, John. All right, while we've been jabber-jawing, we did sell a couple more things. Candace is about to go. She always packs the camper up the day before. Yeah. Load the food up and the clothes and everything, have it ready to go. Yeah. So she's gonna break off and do that while I've finished working on videos and stuff in here. I've got most of the editing done. I just need to fill out some titles and thumbs and whatnot. Need to check. UPS. I got to go to UPS store after I finish packing this. Yeah. And let's see what else. That's about it. I do need to check into see what we want to do as far as time away and handling for eBay, and we also have to consider. Let's see. What's the name of the one? Mercari. Like what their handling time is. I think we're good there. I think Mercari is 3 business days. Etsy's like a week or something, right? Depends. Okay. We have some items on Etsy that dispatch within a day or 2. Okay. And then we have the things we're making that can take up to a week. So I need to go check on all these handle times, make sure we can leave. Yep. So we might not be able to leave if we have to stick around and just in case somebody buys a Walmart pin on Etsy. I'm gonna leave you here since I don't know how to pack. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these 2 things we sold and then take a look at maybe extending the handling time. So you ready? Yep. Okay. Let's pull these last couple. Okay, we sold an Italiana. And next time we go to storage, we need to grab another 20 or so Italianas. And some Monster High. Yeah, this is good. Transferring stuff from there to here because we're selling it here. That's awesome. Yep. So we sold that for 40? Correct. Okay. And then on 4 Alpha, a model patent tank. Let's see, let me try this way. 4 Alpha, oh, it's up top. Oh, that's the one that fell the other day. But somehow the one thing that fell, I happened to have pre-bubble wrapped it because I didn't want the top to come off. Yeah. So it's like cushioned, like a falling on a cloud, right? So that sold for $20. Yeah. It's open, but everything was still like on the trees. Yeah. And I'm trying to remember how much we paid for it. It was less than 5, yeah. 5 or less. A couple of bucks maybe. I can't remember. Yeah. I really can't. So yeah, that's everything that's going out. It was one heck of a sales day yesterday, which is great right before we go on vacation, because I know once we extend handles and do the time away mode or whatever, actually we just have to do time away mode now on eBay. We don't have to extend the handling, I think. Yeah, and really, since we're leaving on a Friday and coming back on a Tuesday, so it's only for a couple of days we have to do that. Right. Well, what we need is 3-day handling is what we need. Yeah. Because we won't pack orders until Wednesday. Right. So I think that's 3-day handling. Or is it 2-day handling? I don't know. Because normally if we sold something on a Monday, if we sold something on a Friday, we'd have to ship it on a Monday. Right. So you need to make it 3-day. So it's 3-day. Yeah. But I think time away actually handles that for you. But I'm gonna double check. Yeah, double check that. So, but thanks a bunch for watching, y'all, and we will see you again very soon. There will be no break in the videos because we were prepared. There will just be a break in us actually being here. By the time you watch this, we'll probably already be back. So, with our sun hands. Yeah, hopefully. Thanks again for watching. We'll see y'all again soon. Bye, y'all. Bye.